So this is the situation today, December 1, 2016, 5 days ahead of election proper. Today, the special voting in 284 constituencies rocked with issues. The Electoral Commission is assuring that everybody should remain calm, those who had issues. But let's go straight to the Bonahafo region now. I've spared this assurance given by the Electoral Commission. About 172 officers of the 3rd Battalion Unit of the Asiedu-Dartey Liberation Barracks were disappointed earlier today as their names were not captured in the register for the special voting. George Jabba is the Bonahafo Director of the Electoral Commission. He has been speaking to TV3.
We asked them to send their list through their headquarters to the commission. From the look of things, it seems their list never reached the commission. That's why not even a single person's name is on the list. And as it stands now, the only option is that they deploy them in such a way that on the 7th they will be allowed to vote before they move to their various duties.
So as that means nothing can be done today for them?
So far, from all indications, it's too late for them now.
Larry Parkwisi Moses is our Bonahafo regional correspondent. He joins me live on the telephone. Now, Larry, if you can hear me, at the close of polls at 5 p.m., what can you report about the situation?
Thank you, Alfred. I can tell you that the process was very smooth and cordial. Just that a few hitches occurred in some of the polling stations that I visited. The Asiedu-Dartey East, to precise, Asiedu-Dartey East constituency. At the 3rd Battalion Unit of the Asiedu-Dartey Military Barracks, out of 172 military personnel registered to vote for the special voting, only 2 were able to cast their vote at 5 p.m. this evening.
Only 2 out of you are the 3rd Battalion Unit there in Asiedu-Dartey?
Yes, I had opportunity to speak to the regional director of the Electoral Commission in the person of George Jabba earlier. What he said was that the only thing the EC can do is to afford those officers the chance on the 7th December, that is the general elections proper, for them to vote before they will head to their various postings. But then the officers who are saying they have a challenge because most of them were expecting that after today they will head straight to their duty post because most of them came from Boko, Kema, and other places just to cast their vote, and they were highly, highly disappointed because their names were not captured on the special voter list. So, I mean, there was an uproar, and it took even the intervention of the commanding officer, Lieutenant Colonel Emmanuel Awaribi, who even came there to also verify whether his name was on the voter list. He was also disappointed. So he was shocked. He was shocked that his name was not on the voter list. So he questioned the EC board why his name was also not on the voter register. And the only thing the EC board can say is they should wait till the 7th of December. That is the only opportunity that they have now to cast their vote or to exercise their franchise.
Larry, thank you. Thank you very much for this update. Now, Larry Parkwisi Moses is our Bonahafo regional correspondent. The situation did not improve that much at the 3rd Battalion Unit of the Asiedu-Dartey Liberation Barracks. There were 172 officers. Just 2 of them were able to vote at the end of the polls at 5 p.m. Let's go to the Wager and the Ladade-Kotopon constituencies, where the register could not capture the names of some security personnel. Some who had traveled to vote have threatened to boycott their posts on December 7th to enable them vote. This report was put together by Kwabena Edujemfi.
It was a peaceful exercise at both constituencies in the Greater Accra region, as at 9:30 a.m., 95 out of the 3,330 registered voters had been able to cast their ballot in the Ladade-Kotopon constituency. More than this number could have voted, but their names could not be found. They wouldn't speak to the news team, but were clearly not satisfied with the process.
will be here until you should call EC and tell them that this is the consent. And they will that is it. If we will not be able to go to the and he said that if you don't go to the 7th, we cannot vote. So it means that what?
But then if you put your this thing, it depends your performance, you have to vote for them.
That is what
The presiding officer spoke to the news team.
For special voting, it will not be on this register. So it could happen that you did apply, but maybe it was not entered or something.
At the Waja constituency, the situation was the same. Here, 340 registered voters are expected to cast their ballot. 111 had been able to cast their ballot as at 10:30. Some security personnel who were not able to find their names on the register were not happy.
From Kumasi, the list came in Kumasi, my name wasn't in the list. So they asked us to come to our various centers where we registered. And I've come to Accra, my name is not on the list. So I'm not happy at all. I have to go back today.
Okay. And going back to that, you're going to come back again on the 7th, that is if the opportunity is being given?
Back because I want to vote. I'll come back on the 7th to vote.
But aren't you supposed to be working on 7th?
On the 7th, they assign me, I won't go. I'll come and vote.
At both polling centers, representatives of only the ruling National Democratic Congress (NDC) and the largest opposition New Patriotic Party (NPP) were present.